Number 52 in the Radiance range is The Shape of Night, which came out in 1964, directed by Nomura Nakamura. This is one of those movies where I forgot about the synopsis, put the movie on, didn't really know where it was going to go, and we get thrust into the world of Yoshi, a young factory worker who takes up a secondary job in a bar. She is young, innocent, seems always like very excited to be experiencing new things. As she's working in the bar, she meets Iji, a man who comes in, who's suited, buys some drinks, chatting away to her, kind of gaining information, and you feel as if there's a kind of kindling of a love story that's starting between these two characters. As you can see the excitement of this on Yoshi as she starts to date Iji.
ねえ、この次いつ?
おやすみ。
And it feels as if it's going to move into a kind of romantic story, but this is a one-sided romantic story because Iji is one of those users of the world, somebody that is going to take this innocence and strip it away, turning Yoshi into something that she would never have had a dream about or a nightmare about becoming. It takes some really dark turns, and it's down to the movie where it slowly kind of pushes the line in the sand ever so further for this character.
なけりゃどっかで作ってくるさ。その点女は便利だからな。
And sometimes forcing her across at certain points because Iji is involved with gang culture. Once they see that he has this girl who he starts to prostitute out, they want a piece of that as well, and she just becomes a moneymaker for them, where she has no feelings or thoughts, nothing about her counts other than getting out and working for these people who are just simply using her. And she's kind of stuck as someone who is in love with a character, who knows that the feelings aren't being reciprocated, who just can't tear herself away because it's her first love. Feelings are strong, the connection is strong, and she can't really pull away from it. And Iji is apparently horrific. You know, you see it throughout his actions when he attacks her, when he berates her, when he forces her to do things, when he is using that sickly sweet talk to kind of force her into doing what he wants. Manipulating her every chance he gets. It's horrific characters doing horrific things to each other. And it's shot in this fantastic style of neon colours, of wonderful construction of sets, of these framed moments in time that are just stunning to look at. And you have this beautiful quality in the filmmaking with this horrific nature of the storytelling that come together, really kind of juxtaposing each other, but creates a wonderful aesthetic for the film. I really fell for Yoshi. I thought she was terrific. Mayuka Kawano is terrific in this performance. From the opening scene where she is so hopeful, effervescent, smiley and fun, to later on where she becomes worldly wise, as she becomes self-aware of her feelings and her inability to change. And it does become heartbreaking, particularly the finale of it later on, when Yoshi meets somebody who knows what she does, who doesn't care, and who genuinely has feelings for her. She is given an opportunity later on. And the film always teases the viewer, letting us know what this kind of character could do, giving her options. It is hard-hitting at times, it's shocking, it's effective, and it's beautiful at the same time. I thought The Shape of Night was terrific. It really kind of crept up on me. And you know, you start off feeling one way, and like I said, always pushing that line in the sand, just kept pushing things a little bit further until it was just too late for the character. And at which point you just realise that this world that she's trapped in is ultimately going to destroy her or him or both of them along the way. Yeah, great film. Let's dive into the extras and see what there is on this disc. Here we are in the disc for The Shape of Night. Let's go to the special features. First up, we have Yoshio Nakamura. The son of director Noboru Nakamura reminisces about his father, the man and the filmmaker, shot for Radiance in January 2024. And this runs for 15 minutes, 45 seconds. Really runs through the history of his father, starting with his grandfather and going forward to how his father got into the business and how they kind of watched the movies first, where they watched them, those kind of things. There is also major changes in Shinjuku in the 60s. In this visual essay, Tom Mess looks at the profound artistic changes that took place for the studio in the 60s. It's great, kind of sets up where the studio was, how it kind of evolved, moved forward, and how it kind of tried to change with the times. Really interesting as well. There is also a little hidden video here, which runs at 5 minutes 27 seconds, where Yoshiro Nakamura talks about baseball trips with his father. I won't tell you how to find it, it's up to you, but it's there if you want. There is also a 28-page booklet included within this one, which has an essay by Chuck Stevens, Beautiful Downer, which talks about how stunning the film is, even though the content is really a downer, as it says. And there is also a second article on the filming Shape of Night from 1964. And that's the extras for The Shape of Night. So there we have it. The Shape of Night is out now from Radiance. I would say it's another one to pick up. It's another great film. It's shocking. It's entertaining of sorts. It's deeply affecting. And like I said, beautifully shot. I would love to know your thoughts on The Shape of Night if you've seen it. So let me know in the comment box below whether you love it, hate it, fall somewhere in the middle. Can't wait to read your thoughts on this one. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff in the description box below, or links to Patreon, membership program, manvfilm.com. Always, make sure you can support me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.